Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and film my November monthly kit lineup, and there will be some foil sprinkled in here. There's going to be 2 weeks where I'm using leftovers from kits that I used last fall, and then 2 weeks that I have full kits for. So my lineup's a little bit different because I do use a lot of leftovers, so I hope you enjoy. So I got a big stack of things here, and I'm going to go ahead and sort this all out for you. Alright, so the first full week of November is the 7th through the 13th, and I'm going to use leftovers from a kit that I used last October from Cinderella paper called Leaves. So this came with a double box that of course I couldn't use in the original week, as well as all these fashion girls that I've got left over, so I'll probably use 2 of these. Then I have another leftover full box. And then, of course, all of these functional bits from the kit. And then I think there is another leftover full box. Yeah, one right here as well. So really I have like at least 5 or 6 equivalent full boxes because I have that double box. So that's the kit. And then I'm going to pull in probably, well, obviously there's no washi left over because I used it last year. So I'm going to pull in this Leaves washi from Oh Hello Co. And then I forgot that my cat like bit into this washi roll probably back when we first got her. So maybe I can use this. This is from Michael's. I'm going to unroll it to see how much does not have cat tooth marks in it. She doesn't normally bite things, but for some reason she decided this was a tasty little morsel. So it's just like a wood grain washi that I thought would go pretty nicely with the leftovers of the kit. And then with that, I'm going to pull in a little bit of gold foil. I don't have like a whole foil bundle for this, but I thought it would be nice to maybe pull in a few Taylor Swift quotes. These are from Planet Hannah. They're in gold foil. I feel like with the autumn theme here, this All Too Well sticker might look really nice. And then I also have, so this is Taylor 2, and then this is Taylor 1, I think. I can't read. It's the number is starting to peel off. But usually with quote overlays, I end up just going through and picking them after the week has happened. So I pick them for memory keeping just based on what happens. But I feel like I definitely will use the one that says All Too Well. So that will be for the first full week of November, which is so funny because the first full week of November doesn't even start until almost a whole week in because of where Halloween is, but that is the first week. Then for the second full week of November, which is the 14th through the 20th, I'm using leftovers from the kit called Thankful 2.0 from Cinderella paper. I used this last year for the week of Thanksgiving. This one didn't come with as many freebies, so I only have 1 full box left. I'll talk about what I'm going to do about that in a second. But just to flip through, this is what is left over of the kit that I'm working with this year. I like to use a new Thanksgiving kit for the week of Thanksgiving, but then I use whatever Thanksgiving leftovers I have from previous year, the week before Thanksgiving. So just have 1 Give Thanks full box there. So I am going to pull in a couple of just miscellaneous full boxes that I've got floating around in my collection. So Cinderella paper does a lot of full box freebies. So I felt like this one would match really nicely with the kit. And then I have these office quotes, or just like office and office adjacent show quotes from Sport City. So I think I'm going to pull in a couple of the office quotes here because they match the style of this kit. So those are going to be the full boxes there. And then as far as washi goes, I have a couple different options. Obviously, I'm not going to use all 3 because these probably won't all fit, but I think I'm going to use this one. This is also from Michael's. It came from the same set as the one that you saw with the previous kit with the wood grain. I just like this more like birch color to match here. And then I'm either going to bring in this chevron washi from Oh Hello because it's got some of the purples in it, or I will bring in this like acorn washi that's also from Oh Hello because I think that could match as well. But I'll know better once I actually have the kit laid down. So that's the washi and how I'm addressing the full box situation. The other thing I wanted to bring in, and I didn't necessarily want to pull all of these out, I have a bunch of Planet Hannah freebies that are either black and unfoiled, or they're this like advent foil that she had in her advent calendar last year. It's kind of like a black and spotted yellow and silver. And I have 2 of those. So I might pull in some of this. Sorry, suddenly I'm losing my voice. So I might pull in some of these to fill in some space. I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. November is going to be way less busy than October. October was just so busy with events and trying to get ready for Halloween, and then I decided to have my bachelorette party that month as well. November is really like, we're just going to be like having like the calm before the storm with the holidays. We'll probably be traveling for Thanksgiving, but other than that, like, I don't really have many plans other than like stuff we got to get done for our wedding. So I that's why I'm also comfortable using leftovers, because like there's just not a ton going on in November. I'm filming this October 25th and I don't really know a lot about what's going on in November. So anyway, I might pull these in if it's not a super busy week, November 14th, but if I end up filling in with a lot of space, then like I might not need some of these. I hope that makes sense. And of course, I will also pull in my multicolor collection if I find that like these leftovers are not enough. But honestly, whenever I have checklist left over, sometimes I just like stop pulling character stickers and I just dump a whole checklist into my planner. So anyway, that is the week of November 14th. All right, now let's get into what will look like a more typical lineup video with some full kits. So the next week is November 21st through the 27th, which is the week of Thanksgiving. Does anybody else feel like Thanksgiving is really early this year? And yet at the same time, Thanksgiving week is the week that we get fall break at my university, and it feels like a million years away. So it's weird. It feels like Thanksgiving's early, and yet like it can't come soon enough. But anyway, I've got this kit from Lynner Designs called Gratitude, and I love that this one had so much orange in it, and I loved that it has this like dorky turkey craft in here. I already talked about this in my October haul where I hauled this, but I just think this art is so fun and bright. And last year, like you saw with the kit I just showed you, I went very like neutral and kind of like plum colors, but this year I'm back with some bright colors. And I think the kit I used 2 years ago for Thanksgiving was like neutral. So I'm really excited to bring back some bright Thanksgiving colors because I love bright, bold colors. It's just what I'm about. I love bright colors. I love jewel tone colors. And so when this art came out, or really I think this Lynner Designs is the only one who I've seen do this particular kit. When I saw this, I'm like, this is perfect for me. I just like scratched any other Thanksgiving plans that I had. So anyway, that is Gratitude. That's the kit. And then I also bought the foil bundle for this kit. So this is called Grateful. This is her foil bundle for Thanksgiving. It's got the dorky little turkeys again that I love. And I ordered this in, what color? Burnt orange. I was going back and forth. She's got a million foil colors, which is awesome. But for someone like me who's a foil novice still, sometimes I have a hard time picking what foil color. I'm like, okay, well, this one is like slightly brighter and darker or whatever than this one. But I settled on burnt orange, and I think it's going to look really good. So there's like a bunch of header overlays, a bunch of full box overlays, more full box overlays, and more header overlays. And then I freaking love these underlays with the dorky turkeys. That's just my name for them, Dorky Turkeys TM. So there's 2 sheets of those. That's the main reason that I got this foil bundle. And then we've got the date dots, the weekend banner, Dorky Turkey washi overlays, and then pumpkin pie header overlays, which I also just adore. And that's also part of the reason that I decided to go with burnt orange, because I wanted the pumpkin pies to be their appropriate color. And then we've got hole reinforcers that I don't use, scripts and icons. And then we're back to the beginning. So that is going to be my beautiful foily orange. I love orange. Love orange. Spread for Halloween. Not Halloween. What? Thanksgiving. It's the week before Halloween that I'm filming this. So that would be why I'm a little distracted. So yeah, Lynner Designs, Gratitude pack or sticker kit, and then Grateful foil bundle. And I think it's going to look amazing. All right, my phone keeps going off because I guess my dad is actually going to retire today. So my brother's like, there's a luncheon at the hospital and I am 8 hours away, so I can't go to that. But round of applause for my dad if he actually manages to retire today. I feel like he said that multiple times, so I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, Finally, we have the last week of November, which is November 28th through, the calendar cuts off at that point, so it would be December 4th. And this is the week that, or the weekend that I believe my fiance is supposed to go on his bachelor party. This, I think, is the weekend they've been throwing around. It could be the next weekend. So this one might move depending on if they actually go that weekend. Either way, it'll work because I live in Southern California, and let's be real, it's not winter here really ever. So autumn kits work even in December and January, let's be honest. Anyway, this is Golden Woods. This is themed on the Rings of Power TV show, and we've actually been watching it. I purchased this before we started watching the show, though, so now I know that, yes, this is what Galadriel looks like in the show. So we got a full box freebie. I got the kit add-ons as well because I wanted the rings stickers. And then we got the full boxes, checklists, icons, and decoration, washi, and an extra full box, half boxes and labels. Her paper is a little hard to handle sometimes, just from a flipping through perspective. More half boxes and labels, little things and glitter headers, and half boxes and stuff. So I'm using this. If you have not watched my previous videos and heard me explain this already, sorry. My fiance, who it will be his bachelor party this week, hopefully, really big Lord of the Rings fan. So I wanted to do something Lord of the Rings for his bachelor party. And also I just really wanted to use this kit because, like, how beautiful. Something that Lynner Designs sent with that kit is this red foiled freebie. Hopefully this shows up on camera. I can't tell if you can tell if it's red or not. There we go. Because it's going to be bleeding into, it's a weird choice of words, Jessica. It's going to be going into December this particular week. Red felt very appropriate, plus it'll make parts of the red of this kit really pop. So that will be the kit for the week of November 28th through December 4th if my fiance goes to his bachelor party. So just moving backwards, last week of November, second to last week of November for Thanksgiving, Lynner Designs as well. Second week of November, we got Give Thanks by Cinderella paper, the leftovers anyway, along with whatever other bits and bobs I decide to throw in. Setting up the thumbnail here, people. Trying to get back into doing thumbnails. And then, of course, for the first week of November, we just kind of have like this generic fall kit. So that is November in my planner. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully going to be a less busy month than October. I love how busy October gets with like our anniversary and Halloween and pumpkin patches and whatever else we decide to do. But I think I need to take a breather in November. So hopefully this reflects that. Anyway, let me know down below what kits you are using in November. I've been watching everybody's November kit lineups and they're wonderful, but a lot of people are going the route of like getting into Christmas. I don't get into Christmas until after Thanksgiving. That's just me. I like to keep my pumpkins up as long as possible. So you won't see Christmas until actual December. So look forward to that, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.